Hi, my name is Monique. Welcome to our yoga program today. I'm going to be taking you through a vinyasa flow. And this is a class for beginners to intermediate or advanced. But don't worry, if you're not really experienced in yoga, we're not going to get you in a pretzel or do anything this uncomfortable. So let's come in a comfortable seat and get ready. Okay, we're coming into a nice, comfortable, easy pose to start. So in our easy pose, this is where we just prepare for our practice. Let go of any stress, let go of any tension in the body. Be mindful of any busyness from the day. You know, maybe you had work earlier, maybe you have work later on. So this is the time we let go. I like to use yoga blocks in a seated pose. It's everybody's preference, but this kind of helps my posture. I feel like I'm sitting up tall. And relaxing the palms off the sides of the knees. So our chin is parallel to the floor. Relax the shoulders off the sides. And once you come into position, gently close your eyes. While we're lowering the eyes, we are mindful of our body. Just checking in to see if there's any tension anywhere. Letting go of any stress. Knowing there may be things that you have to do later, but we're going to dedicate this next 45 minutes or so just for you. Forget work, forget responsibilities. This is a time where you have absolutely no responsibility at all. We need this time away from all of the chaos. So let's start by beginning our breath, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Exhale, let it all out. As you inhale, we're going to fill the belly up. Fill the chest. Expand like a big balloon and exhale, push all that air out. We'll take a couple more. As you exhale, think about pulling that belly button into the rib cage, letting every little drop of air out. We'll take one more big breath. And exhale. On the next inhale, let's float the arms up. Bringing the fingertips to touch, big stretch. Exhale, take the left arm down, right arm comes over. Inhaling up and over to the other side. Bring the hands up, inhale, exhale to heart center. And we're going to bring the hands to the front, gently walk them out a little bit, and we'll drop your head in between your shoulders. Just loosening up the upper body. Roll your shoulders. Maybe sway side to side. Getting all the little kinks out. Let's nod your head yes and no. And back to center. Walk the hands back in and we'll come back up to seated. All right, taking the right hand to the left side. Let's look over the left shoulder. Big stretch, twisting in the waist. Push yourself up off the mat so we're lengthening through the spine. Exhale back to the front. And we'll take it to the other side. Looking over the shoulder, lifting to lengthen. And exhale back to center. Let's take your head to the left side. Gently tilt it, right fingertips reaching for the floor. Just a gentle stretch of the neck and shoulders. No pulling and tugging, just easy tilting. And we'll take it to the other side. Good. Drop your head back. And forward. Great neck stretch here. Let's inhale. Back to center. We'll take a few shoulder rolls. Squeeze the shoulders up to the ears. Squeeze your shoulder blades together in the back. Breathe yourself way through it. One more. Good. And let's reverse. This is one that gets a little awkward. We're going to squeeze the shoulders from the back, lift up to the ears, push to the front. Big circle. And one more. And relax it down. All right, so let's get ready to shift forward. We're going to come to our hands and knees. Just keeping a couple things in mind. Anyone who may have issues with their knees might want to use a towel or a blanket, something soft to place under your knees. That kind of eases some of the stress. So I'm going to turn sideways so you can see me a little bit better. And we're coming to tabletop. So in tabletop, our palms are wide open, really spreading those fingers out. The wrists are underneath the shoulders, your knees are under your hips. You have a nice flat back. Okay? Our gaze is down at the mat and our head is reaching toward the wall in front of you. So you have a nice long neck. Just taking a couple breaths here. Notice your rib cage expanding as you breathe in. And notice your belly button pulling into the spine as you exhale. Awesome. All right, on the next inhale, we're going to drop the belly into cow pose. Lift the head, lift the tailbone. And exhale, arching the spine into cat. Good. Inhale to cow. And exhale. Again, we're really just working those muscles and joints, loosening everything up. So if you need to hold or stretch a little bit longer, whatever your body is looking for, just breathe through each change in position. Let's do one more cat-cow. And back to a neutral tabletop. Go back to that flat back. All right. So let's take a moment preparing for our down dog. We're going to tuck the toes under. Inhale. Exhale, slowly lift the hips, raising the hips up to the sky. Pressing the weight into your heels, maybe pedaling the heels. Our arms are nice and long, reaching out. And we're holding that down dog for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, look forward, slight bend in the knees. Exhale, take baby steps to forward fold. Coming into forward fold, we drop everything down. The crown of your head reaches for the floor. Now maybe you can touch the floor with your fingertips or palm. Maybe you want to use a block. So this is a handy little device here. Gives you length. Because not everybody can reach the floor comfortably. This just gives you a little stress. I'm just showing you how you can adjust. Let's take a few breaths in forward fold. Inhale, feel the energy come from the base of your feet into the legs, rounding into the hips, through the spine, into your shoulders, arms, and pressing back into the earth. As we take the next couple of breaths, feel that energy going through your whole body and pressing back to the earth, whether you're using a block or you're touching the floor directly. One more. On your next exhale, release the hands from the floor or block. We're going to take them to the elbows. Dropping the head, relaxing your shoulders in ragdoll. So we'll remove all the tension. No worries about holding your head upright or holding your arms. Just gently using your hips, sway yourself side to side. Loosening up. On your next exhale, come to center. And we're going to inhale, rising all the way up. Slowly stacking the spine. And you can use your fingers to kind of walk you up. Maybe using your fingers to walk them up the thighs. Notice each vertebrae is falling in place. And we relax in Tadasana. So in Tadasana, our mountain pose, this is our standing resting pose. So soften the knees, let your shoulders rest back, palms facing the front, and our chin is parallel to the floor. The crown of your head is reaching to the sky. So just imagine there's a string keeping your body long. In Tadasana, we can relax, close our eyes, just let your body readjust to standing. And we're going to prepare for sun salutations. Now, in our sun salutations, I'm going to show you various modifications and various progressions. I'll start off very easy so that you can follow. For anybody who may have issues with knees or limitations with back bends, things like that. So as we move on, we'll progress. Only do the progressions if you feel comfortable. Okay? So firstly, from Tadasana, we're going to inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And I like to hang out here for a minute. Just to start, I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. In our half lift, we have a flat back. The fingertips are just resting on the shins. My gaze is down at the mat, keeping my neck long. Shoulders are away from the ears. Inhale. Exhale, back to forward fold. Inhale, bring the knees back down to tabletop, and we're going to walk them back to a modified plank. Now, modified plank, our hips are not in the air. Belly's pulled in tight, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale. Exhale, gently lower down. Take the elbows right by your sides. Bring the forearms down. Inhale to a baby cobra, or Sphinx pose, it's often called. So this is just a gentle bend in the spine, gentle back bend. Lifting the chin, extending the neck. Inhale, exhale, lowering back down. Place the palms by the chest. Inhale to table, and we rest back in child's pose. In child's pose, we're going to reach back, sitting on the hips. If that's not comfortable, sometimes it's hard to get the hips all the way down. Feel free to stack the hands, and that should help you come down a little further. If you're comfortable here, take the hands out, reaching out, stretching the arms and shoulders, resting the head on your mat. We want to take a moment to get really comfortable in your child's pose, because this is probably the best pose you can have. So just opening the hips, kind of wiggling them around, adjusting your arms. Take a few breaths, settle into your child's pose. Awesome. On your next exhale, let's come back to table. We'll tuck the toes under. Inhale. Exhale, lift to downward dog. And we're holding it for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, baby steps to forward fold. Inhale, up. Exhale. From Tadasana, let's inhale, up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step back to plank. So notice in our plank position, the belly is still pulled in tight, glutes are pulled down out of the air, your palms are open, really grounding yourself into your mat. Good, and we're breathing in. Exhale, shifting the hips, the heels forward, elbows by your sides, slowly lowering down to Chaturanga. Untuck the toes, inhale to Cobra. So feel free to stay on the forearms if that's more comfortable. Let's take an extra breath here. Deeper back bend. Exhale, lower down. Tucking the toes under, inhale. Exhale, lift to downward dog. And we're holding it for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, baby step, or take a big giant step to forward fold. Inhale up. We're going to come into Shavasana, to heart center. Find your way to Shavasana. We have another progression. All right, we're going to get a little hot here, so be prepared to sweat. This is where that vinyasa flow comes from. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, step or hop to plank. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Untuck the toes. Inhale, up dog. So in up dog, the tops of the feet are holding the body. Legs are off the mat. Inhale. Exhale, take it to downward dog. Inhale. Exhale, relax. And we'll hold it for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to forward fold. Inhale up. Exhale to heart center. And we come into Shavasana. Take a couple breaths here, lower your eyes. All right, this time we're going to add on to it, okay? So taking whatever variation of the salutation you'd like, we're going to go into warriors. From Tadasana, inhale up, exhale down. Take it to half lift and down. Step or hop to plank. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Hold it for 1 breath. Exhale to down dog. Let's inhale the left leg back. Let's do the right leg. Press the heel up to the sky, big stretch in the back leg. Exhale, step the feet between your palms. Now, sometimes that foot doesn't get all the way up where it's supposed to go. Sometimes that foot's here. You want to put the heel under the ankle, under the knee. So sometimes you have to take your hand for placement. So lining up your knee and ankle. Let's drop the back heel. So the weight is on the instep on that back foot. Lining up the hips with the side of your mat. So everything is facing down. Inhale, slowly rise to warrior 1. This is a closed pose, so the hips want to try to pull open, but let's face everything forward. Gaze up between the palms. Inhale. Exhale, now opening up to warrior 2. Feel free to sink in a little bit deeper. Arms are stretched out, parallel to the floor, reaching out of the sockets. Push those fingertips out to opposite ends. Your chin is parallel to the floor. Inhale. Exhale, reverse warrior. Nice side body stretch. Keeping that front knee right where it is. Inhale. Exhale, let's cartwheel the hands down. Step up to forward fold, and we'll take it through another salutation. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And down. Inhale, step back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And breathe. Good. On your next exhale, let's take it to down dog. I think I want to change positions.
It's all right. I got you covered.
All right, because I want to do the other leg, but I don't want to turn the opposite away from you. Going down dog. Let's inhale the left leg back. Big stretch. Exhale, plant the foot between your palms. Again, lining up the knee and ankle. We'll drop the back heel. Inhaling to warrior one. So everything faces forward. Think about your hips lining up with the sides of the mat. Shoulders line up with the sides of the mat. Big reach up, slight back bend. Gazing up between your palms. Inhale. Exhale to warrior two. Okay, I'd love to sink in a little deeper here. Opening up the hips. Reaching the arms out. Nice long neck. Inhale. Exhale, reverse the warrior. Gaze up at your fingers. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheeling the hands down. Step to forward fold. And we'll take it through one more salutation. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, step back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Take one extra breath. Exhale to down dog. And we'll hold it in down dog for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale up. And exhale. Relax in Tadasana. Lower your eyes. Start to take in slow, controlled breaths. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, leaning over to the left. Inhale up, over to the right. Inhale up. Open mouth, exhale. Trophy pose. So deep back bend, open the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale up. One more time. Good. Inhale up. And we'll come to heart center. All right, so next we're gonna go into balances. So people have a preference for balances. Sometimes you wanna use a wall if you're kind of beginning. So find your place next to a wall that you can hold on in case you need it. You may wanna just have a chair next to you. There's a difference if you're using a flat surface or on the mat. So I'm just gonna stay on my mat, but find something that's gonna help you stay focused and balanced. With our hands at heart center, let's stand as straight as we can. We'll start on the right side, taking your heel to ankle. Okay. Center the weight into your left foot. And you'll know it's centered correctly if you can kind of wiggle those toes on the right side. Now I'm going to ask you to find something on the wall to concentrate on. So try not to look at the computer. Try not to look at something moving. Something that's going to help you focus. When you're comfortable, slide the foot up to the calf or the inner thigh where you feel more comfortable. And you're lifting tall. If you feel that you can move on, take the arms out to the side or overhead. And with each inhale, grow a little bit taller. Good. Reaching up. Concentrate on opening up the hip. Feel the strength in that standing leg. Inhale. Exhale with the hand back to heart center. All right. If you're comfortable, take the foot off of the calf. Bring the knee around to the front. And we're going to lift it to parallel. Straighten the leg. Breathe. On your next exhale, slowly bring the feet back together. Let's pedal the heels out. Just walk it out. Rotate your ankle around. Okay. Let's take it to the other side. If you are using a wall or a chair, challenge yourself. Hold on to it if you need it, but let go. Take your fingers off. See if you can hold yourself in place. All right, let's take the other side. Left heel to ankle. Starting at heart center. Find whatever it was you were focusing on. And gently bring that foot up to the calf or the inner thigh. Just not on the knee joint. We don't want to put any pressure because everybody wobbles. It's normal. We don't want to accidentally wobble and push that knee to the side. So lifting tall. If you can, bring the arms up or out to the side. Or you can leave them right at heart center. This is your practice. Wherever your body takes you. Oops. And everybody wobbles, so if you come out of it, just kind of bring yourself back. Let's gently bring the foot off of the calf. Bring your knee around to the front, lifting to parallel. Straighten the leg. On your next exhale, slowly bring the feet back together. And we'll pedal those heels out. Roll your ankles around. Good. All right, we're gonna work our way back to the mat. So let's take a big stretch, inhaling, reach, and exhale, forward fold. Let's enjoy this stretch in the back of the hamstrings. And then when you're ready, bring your knees down and then wrap yourself around to seated. I'm going to turn to the side. Sit in seated forward fold. Sitting up nice and tall. Make sure not to push the stomach forward. We want to be like an L shape. So we're at a 90-degree angle. Tailbone should be tucked under comfortably. Inhale up. Exhale, reaching for the toes. Let's draw the arms back in. Kind of engage your abs right here. Inhale up and exhale again. Again, draw the arms in, engaging your abs. This time maybe leaning it back a little bit. Big circle in the shoulders. Up and over. Last one. Engaging the abs, rotating back up and over. This time, let's hold on to the feet here. Maybe you can grab that big toe. If you're not comfortable with the there, maybe you can grab the ankles and kind of separating the hips. Let's flatten the back, bringing the chest toward your knees. Think about just folding at your hips, less arch in the back, more folded in the hips. On the next exhale, release. Coming back up to seated. Feet come into butterfly. So in our butterfly pose, let's scoot the hips and heels as close as you can. Take the elbows, press the hips open, and then slightly lean forward, just opening up the hips. Nothing forced, nothing painful, just giving it a little stretch. Exhale to release. Good. All right, closing the knees up. So I want you to wiggle toward the front of your mat. You're going forward, I'm gonna wiggle this way. So with the knees bent, let's roll back to the mat. Just work those abs. No holding on. Roll back. Paste yourself onto your mat. Let's pull the heels in by the hips. Come into a neutral spine where we'll smooth out the low back. Bring the palms to the floor, fingertips reaching for your heels, and prepare for bridge. So in bridge, we start from the tailbone, inhaling, rolling up the belly, rolling up through the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, paste yourself back onto your mat. Again, inhale, roll up. Big breath at the top. Exhale down. And one more. Think about it as like you're peeling a piece of tape off of your mat. And as you exhale, you're pasting the tape back on, just a little bit at a time. Bring the knees into your chest. Give them a little hug. Rock from side to side. Maybe take the knees and roll them in circles. Massage the low back. Take it the other way. And plant the feet back down. Let's take your arms out to the side. With your palms up, we're going to tuck the shoulder blades under. Again, neutral spine. Gently lower the knees to your left side and look over the right shoulder. Don't worry if you can't get your knees all the way to the floor. That's totally fine. Think about keeping both shoulders planted in your mat. If you want a deeper stretch, we can take the right foot, extend the leg, point your toe. Good, bring the head back to center, knees together, inhale them up, over to your right side. Look over the left shoulder. And again, if you want to deepen the stretch, extend the left leg out. Breathe. Inhale. Bring the head back to center, knees together, up. And exhale. Let those legs fall out in front of you. Bring your arms overhead. Give yourself a great big stretch. Maybe some attention to your wrists, your ankles. Open and close your fingers and toes. And for our final position is our Shavasana. So, people take Shavasana in different ways, different positions. Some people want to have the knees up, separating the feet, mat width apart, just letting the knees fall in together like a tent, relaxing the arms open. Notice we need to have a neutral spine, so if you have that little arch in your low back, just kind of wiggle around, smooth it out. If you prefer, legs out in front. This is our corpse pose. Other options is to rest your head on a block or blanket. So find what works for you. You want to be totally relaxed. Once you're there, close your eyes. Again, checking in with your body to see that everything is relaxed. Remove any tension. There's no need to hold your feet upright, so let the feet just relax open. No tension in your wrists. Let your fingers curl out naturally. Let your shoulders melt off to your sides. Your head will fall back, feeling heavy, long neck. And you return to your deep breathing. Inhaling through the nose, completely filling the belly with air. And exhale, let it all out. Again, inhale slowly. You want to fill the belly, fill the chest cavity, fill the whole diaphragm. And exhale, letting every little drop out. As you surrender to this pose, again, take time to let go of any tension. Let go of any comparison, any judgment. Instead, this is a time to reflect on your practice and just appreciate yourself. Appreciate the time you've given to making your body healthy. Whatever brings you to your mat today, you have done it. And this is just a time of gratitude. Shavasana is a wonderful part of your practice. Feel free to stay here. Maybe pause the video, relax, and enjoy doing absolutely nothing at all because you deserve it. And when you're ready, simply bring the knees up. Let them fall to the side. Coming in fetal pose. Take a couple more relaxing breaths. And when you're ready, place your hands on the floor. Give yourself a little push. Coming back to seated. We'll take a final stretch. Let's inhale, reach up. Exhale, reaching over to your left side. Inhale up. Over to the right. Inhale up. And we'll bring the hands back to heart center. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope to see you again really soon. Be blessed.